Alright, what is going on everybody? I'm back for another video of Fortnite Battle Royale. So today I'm going to be talking about how to rank up fast for Season 8. Now, I made a video like this on how to rank up fast for Season 7 quite a while ago at the beginning of Season 7. And by watching the video right now, I just watched it a minute ago to see what I can improve on and what I can explain better. And by watching the video, I realized that that video came out completely horrible. First of all, you couldn't even hear me because of the fact that how loud the game was. So I did fix that. You should be able to hear me quite clearly. I made the sound effects pretty low, and same goes for the music. So you should be able to hear me a lot better than you would last time. Now I also want to say that I haven't posted a video in over 2 weeks, and that is because spring break has came for us youngies. And you know, spring break has I've been very busy in spring break, and I haven't been able to even play Fortnite as much as I would have wished to. So that is out of the way. Now I also want to say, I know I am explaining quite a bit here, but I do want to say that I am a bit sick. I don't know if you can hear it with my voice, but I am a bit sick, and I hope I don't cough at all within this, but I am a bit sick. And supposedly it is supposed to be spring break, so I shouldn't have gotten sick, but sadly I got sick at the very last second. And I also want to say that this is a replay mode, so it is going to be a little glitchy. I am not playing this at the very moment, so let's get that out of the way. Replay mode is a little glitchy, so it might glitch here and there, and it might have some little bugs going on. I am sorry about that, but okay, I guess that's it. I guess let's just get into these tips and let me start explaining how to rank up fast for Season 8. So tip number 1 is common sense. Everybody should know this, but I'm just going to go ahead and explain it because, you know, why not. Tip number 1 is play a lot. You have to play a lot if you want to get to the higher ranks. And let's just say if you're really committed to this game, then you would give a lot of your hours to, you know, get those higher ranks and those higher stages on the skins like hybrid, black heart, and etc. So if you're into this game and you really want to get those higher ranks, you're gonna have to play a lot to get those higher ranks of the skins that are given to us. So yeah, common sense, play a lot and you'll get more experience. It's common sense right there. Okay, so tip number 2, get at least 1 kill or more. So what I mean by this is getting at least 1 kill boosts up your experience gaps more than you think. Now, let's say that you're in the top, place 90, and you die, but you didn't get a kill at all. You're probably gonna get like 30 experience at the most. Like, you won't get experience at all because you died very early. But let's just say that you did kill that one person and you died at 90, you might get at least 100 experience. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but that ends up being a whole lot more than you think when you place in higher, you know, if you place higher in the game. Let's just say you place top 10, you might, if you didn't get that kill, you probably get 700, or not 700, but like 300, 400. And if you do get that kill, you probably will get maybe 700 experience if you place top 10 or somewhere around that area. So getting at least 1 kill, now getting more than 1 kill doesn't really boost your experience that much, but kind of boosts you good enough to where you might consider wanting to get a little bit more kills. Now, if you're a good player and you're a aggressive player, then I definitely recommend going for more kills. I mean, it's more fun if you go for more kills. Don't just sit around and do nothing. That's no fun. I don't know why this guy has a glider over his head. I'm telling you, replay mode sucks. And this isn't even that great of a game, but I just decided why not make a video on it. Okay, so let's get on to tip number 3, and that's getting higher in the battle pass. Now, as you know, if everybody has the battle pass, as you know, in the battle pass, everybody should have the battle pass. I mean, because it was free. But in the battle pass, there is a such thing as experience boost, and experience boost basically is what it is. Is what it's called. It boosts your experience by a good amount. So if you don't have experience boost to the highest amount, you won't get as much experience as other people. So what you want to do is get those experience boosts, and the only way to do that is to boost your or get higher in your rank on tiers. And doing that is mostly by weekly challenges. Weekly challenges are usually the ones that people do to, you know, boost their ranks on tiers. So you definitely want to do your weekly challenges. I am going to talk about that just now. So like I said, boost your go higher in the tiers and get those experience boost things, because those will definitely help you out. Alright, so let's get into tip number 4. And like I said, doing your challenges weekly. So that's tip number 4, doing your challenges, especially weeklies in this case. So first of all, weekly challenges boost you in your tiers and your battle pass, and you definitely want to do that to get those experience boosts. But not only that do I mean by this, not only do weekly challenges help you in tiers, but they also give you experience by completing at least 4 challenges that will give you at least a good amount of 5,000, 6,000, all the way to 9,000 later on in the weekly challenges, like in week 9 and whatnot. They will give you a whole lot of experience. And maybe you don't think that that's that much, but I'm telling you, it will help you so much to do those, at least 4 of those, to get that 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 experience. Like, it helps a lot. So do those challenges and it will boost you up a good amount. So I am a little sick, sorry. Tip number 5. Okay, so this one is placing in those higher areas. So like, I'm gonna go into full detail on where the placements you should be looking for and which ones boost you and which ones don't or not. So as you know, you want to get in those higher placements, because placement is the main thing on getting experience. You definitely want to get in those higher placements. So what I mean by that is you get a boost in experience within 25 you'll get a boost, top 10 you'll get a boost, and actually winning the game will give you a huge boost on experience. So you want to go in those areas of placement, and if you do get in those areas, I'm telling you, trust and believe me, you'll get so much more experience. This is common sense. Getting in those higher placements, they're gonna help you out, you know, get a whole lot of experience, especially winning the game. If you can win a game easily, then do it. You have to do it, because it will give you so much more experience than dying early in the game. So I guess that's tip number 5. Let's get into tip number 6, and this one goes in with kind of the placements with it too. So play squads with friends with the battle pass with like the experience boost. So what I mean by this is, if you have a friend and you know he's good at the game and you know that he'll can get wins easily, and you have a whole bunch of other friends that you know you can play with and get a lot of experience, and you know that they have the battle pass and they have that XP boost for your friends, then you definitely want to play with them. Playing with them is gonna help you a lot more than being on a solo game doing it by yourself. Now personally, I am a solo player. I don't play with a lot of my friends, so I don't usually do this tip as much, because you know, most of the friends that I'll be honest here, and I'm sorry if any of my friends are watching this, I'm sorry, but most of the friends that I play with, like, they may have the boost, but the thing about most of my friends that I play with, I'm sorry again, but most of them are kind of trash at the game. So I don't really get in those high placements with them, and I can't really win games with them. So that's why I don't really play with my squads as much, and I usually just stick with my solos and play with my solos, because I can do a lot better on solos than I can on squads, because my friends would die early in the game and leave me all to myself, and I won't be able to actually win the game or even get those high boosts. So I'm sorry again, but yeah, like I said, if you have a good squad and you know your squad can get those wins and they have the battle pass and all that XP boosts and all that other good stuff, then this is definitely the keyest way on getting experience. Like this way right here, this tip right here, is probably one of the fastest way on getting experience. But you have to have a good squad. If you don't have a good squad, then you might as well just do solos on your own and try to get experience and whatnot. Now, tip number 7 is somewhat within tip number 5. So I'm sorry, I'm so sick. Oh god. Limited time game modes with your squads are great. So I know it is written a little bit weird. I have my notebook right here where I'm basically have all my tips written down. So tip number 7 basically explains that limited time game modes are really good experience, especially early in the battle pass. Early in the battle pass, those limited time game modes will up your experience a good amount, because you know, early in the battle pass you don't really have a high enough XP boost, and you know, that being stated, that you can do those limited time game modes, and they will probably give you over like 700, 900 experience, and that's really really nice early in the battle pass. But you can still do solo games. You probably get if you don't really get that many victory hours on solos, then limited time game modes are pretty good to do early in the battle pass. You can still do them late in battle pass because I do a lot of limited time game modes. Those are one of my favorites. Oh god, why did it go dark? Low, why did it go dark? Okay. I don't know if that will be in the video. I hope not. But like I was saying, battle pass, they are really nice, and especially doing it with your squad. That I'm telling you right now, doing limited time game modes with your squad, it helps you so much. You don't even know how much it helps you. And like with that, if you have a squad, it doesn't even matter if they're good or not. Like that game mode, it really doesn't matter if they're good or not. If they have that XP boost, playing limited time with your squad will get you so much experience. I'm telling you, if you have 4 of your friends that have the battle pass, it's gonna help you so much. So you want to do that with your squads, and I'm telling you right now, it will give you so much experience. So that is all the tips I have for you guys for the how to rank up fast for season 8. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you liked it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I guess this video is still going on a little bit because the game hasn't finished yet. I guess I'll just narrate what I'm doing, and I guess I'll just narrate it. I am so sick, like my neck is already killing me right now, but I'm great. Like I said, I'm gonna narrate what I'm doing in this game because those were the tips. If you were just here to see the tips, then I guess this is it for the video. There's no more tips gonna be presented right now. So if that was it for the tips, that's all you wanted to see, then I hope you liked it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I promise there will be a lot more content coming out on the channel. So if you want to continue watching it, then bless your heart. So right here, I was really really low. I do remember this game because it was just a minute ago. I knew that in this mode, in this game, as you can see, I only have 1 kill and there's only 7 people alive. The reason I wasn't going aggressively and trying to find enemies to kill was because I know you cannot see it, but in this game I had over 89 HP, and I was very very hurt. As you've seen quite a while ago, I took a med kit, and that was because I had no HP whatsoever. I had no shields, so I was playing very very passive because I needed those shields, because nowadays on how much shotguns do, and knowing my luck, I knew that if I got into a fight, I was going to die. So I needed to find shields one way or another. So I was looking around in the entire map, trying to find, some kind of shields. I did find a shield within that supply drop, but I wanted to find at least one more big pot to get to the perfect 200, so I can have my confidence on, fighting and whatnot. And one thing that you definitely want to keep in mind is getting a lot of resources. I know this isn't a tips and tricks, but I do want to go ahead and say that as you've seen in this game mode, if you were even paying attention to that, I was getting a lot of mats, and I'm gonna still continue to get a lot of mats later on in this game. But a good percent of the time you see me looting because I was in a really bad position. Now, keeping your cool is definitely something that you want to keep in mind. Like, you have to keep your cool. As you see, I found a heavy sniper right here. Even though I knew I wasn't probably gonna hit any shots, because I don't know why, but when I'm in like solo games and whatnot, I don't really hit my shots as well. I don't know why. I feel like I'm just more under pressure and I can't really hit those shots on solos. But like if I'm in a limited time game mode, I can hit those shots easily. But right here we have 4 people on the board, and I still have 1 kill, sadly. But at the end of this game, I get at least 1 more kill. As you know, I already said it in the beginning of the video. I see a chest right here, and I'm gonna go grab it to hopefully try to find some shields. But okay, there's nothing in there. I don't know why I didn't turn around. Replay mode is so messed up, it's just broken. I didn't find any shields, just to go ahead and tell you that. Then I head over to Lonely Lodge. Lonely Lodge is where I check around over there to make sure to see if there's any resources that I may need. I do find something around here somewhere, in that little house right there, that little 4x4 right here. I find a P90. Turn around. There we go. We found a P90, so that was very very nice to see. I'm always considering whether or not, like when I'm doing these tips and tricks videos, or like videos where how to rank up fast, I'm really considering whether to just end the video after I finish the tips and tricks, or whether just to narrate it and narrating my through to the final game. I already did explain my tips and tricks, but I feel like it would be nice to keep on narrating just to talk to you guys a little bit more. By the way, I do want to say I thank everybody for subscribing. I reached 30 subscribers. I don't know if I said that in my last video. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm so thankful for everybody who has subscribed to me, people who like my videos, and people who comment. I love you guys. Like, I love talking to my audience. Like, it's amazing. Like, the only video that I had where I actually communicated pretty well with my audience was the dire reset video or whatnot. Now, I do think that that video got a lot of attention because people probably thought that I found a way on how to stop it from resetting and how to revert it back to the normal state. Honestly, I think that's probably the case, but you know, that was not the point of the video. I was more or less explaining. That's why I did. That's why I did put in the title of the video how to deal with it, not how to fix it. Even though in the thumbnail I did put fix it. You know, it's whatever. You know, I left that video, and that video got so good, like so many views. It got over 1,000 views, and you may not think that's a lot, but to me, that made me so happy. Now somebody sniped me right here. I already knew that was one guy over there, and I did see that other dude slightly. You can see it for like 1 second. That other dude flying through the sky, going all the way over there. As you can see, he's gliding down to him. So I already knew where both of my enemies were, and I decided to build a 4x4 right here to see if I could hit any shots with my sniper. Unfortunately, I did not. I was thinking about breaking that launch pad, but then we built a wall right there, so I was just like, you know, fuck it. And I tried to hit a sniper right there. Did not hit those because I can't hit those. And then I wanted to try to shoot him down. I shot that down, but he did not die. He just landed back over there, and they're still having that 1v1. I'm just third partying right here. By the way, they did do a huge change right here. Like, you see that guy died by fall damage. You can see it slightly, but he did die to fall damage right there. So I was in a 1v1 situation with this other dude over here. I decided to head over to the circle already, so I don't have to run through the or escape the storm. So I thought ahead of time to go to the safe zone and wait for him to come to me, and that's what I did. Now, I knew that I should have shot that launch pad because I knew that launch pad would have came back for me, and it would have came back to haunt my dreams. And unfortunately, it did after a while. As you can see right here, I am going to be scoping on him and see what he is doing, trying to hit a snipe, but wait for it. Where's the scope? Where's the scope? Scope on him. Alright, there we go. So this guy, I didn't know what he was doing. He was just on top of that huge build battle right there, and I was wondering what he was doing because I didn't understand what he was doing right here. I was just like, why is he destroying that? But then I find out that he's used the launch pad. Boom, he uses the launch pad. He's coming over here on my way. And here we go, and having a 1v1. So right here I try to tag him real quick, and I did tag him quite a bit. I think I shot 2 shots onto him. Pretty good, not the best. Okay, the replay mode is still a little messed up. And here we go, 1v1 starts. So I wanted to keep my high ground. You know, that's key. Like, you want to keep high ground, because if you can abuse your high ground, it's incredible. Like, you always gotta keep your high ground. High ground doesn't win you the game, but it gives you the advantage. Now, I could have shot him right there, but I was too slow to hit that. So this is just a 1v1 right here. It's just where I'm trying to get my shots in, but I don't really get those. Okay, right here, he tried to break that down or whatever he tried to do. I'm not really sure what he tried to do, but I did shoot him for a good amount right there. And I noticed that he was healing right here, so I started trying to break that down to see where he is. And he turned out leaving over that way, trying to run away from me, but I knew that I had already damaged him quite a bit. He did put on some minis, so I guess that was a little downfall to it. I noticed that he put a campfire down as well, so I just went down. I seen him right here, and I seen that he was just basically panicking right there, so I put my wall down, edited it down, and boom, shotgunned him. So that's basically what happened right there. And you know, you gotta show off your 90s here and there. Not the best looking right here, but whatever. And you got a meme. So that's it for the video. If you liked it, drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that would make me very, very happy to see somebody subscribe to my YouTube channel every single day. So again, if you want to follow me on my social medias, they'll be down in the description. If you want to watch me live stream Fortnite, I live stream a good amount of, like, maybe 4 times a week. Now my Twitch will be down in the description, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found it enjoyable, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.